Hey guys, it's the holidays here at Blueprint. I'm Carly Cylinder and I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite winter projects. Today I'm going to make two types of wreaths, an enchanted forest and then a lovely winter wonderland. So here is how you do it. So I have a pre-made wreath. It's called a grapevine wreath. You can buy it online or at a craft store. I don't make it. Easier to buy it. What I'm going to do first for the enchanted garden is I have a whole bunch of greenery and I spray painted half of it gold because I want that gold and green, lots of texture. This only took a couple minutes to do outside and you can use regular spray paint. This is Italian ruscus and this is Israeli ruscus. I have two types of ruscus. It will last a really long time. And then I have some fern, again for texture, and then seeded eucalyptus. And this is a sage green color, so it gives a nice contrast. So I'm going to cut everything about 6 to 8 inches. And so you're going to make just like a little bouquet. And I'm going to add in some gold. And then I'm going to use bind wire. I'm using brown. It also comes in a green just because it matches, so you don't really have to worry about concealing it. And then I'm taking the bind wire and wrapping it around, and I'm securing it in the back. So a common question I get asked a lot is how to finish the wreath, because if you use the bind wire, then you could maybe just see the end, and some people don't like that. All I do is I take the bind wire and I place it in between the leaves and I try to conceal it that way. So I'm actually tying it closer to the center. I have these really nice bronze ornaments. I love these. Also, it adds a little sparkle. And then cute little pine cones on a little stem. When I add in stuff, I like to kind of cluster it together in groups of 2 or 3. It just creates more impact. It's more visually pleasing. How beautiful is this? I really love it. I'm going to hang this in my own house. If you don't like this palette though, don't worry, you can use the same technique and create a totally different look. I'm going to show you how to make a winter wonderland. I bought this spray painted white, but obviously you can just spray it white yourself. Super easy, totally changes the look. And I have a bunch of fresh flowers over here. I am using today some carnations, some misty white, some baby's breath, which is readily available, and it looks like little snowflakes, and then some mums. So sometimes when you buy flowers, they're closed up, but for any round flower like carnations or ranunculus, anything like that, we're going to force it open, and to do so, you just take your thumb and fan it out like that. So I'm going to first make a little bouquet just to keep it all together. I'm going to grab a few stems of each type of flower. These flowers can last out of water, and when it's on the wreath, it's going to last at least a month. The flowers will start to dry. If you don't like the way the carnations and mums are looking when they're dried, that's okay, you can just pull them out. But the misty white and the baby's breath is going to dry how it looks. Next, I'm going to add in the ornaments. Now, I stuck to all white monochromatic, but if you want to add in a little sparkle and some contrast, I really like the silver. It just highlights the flowers and it's pretty. Now, lastly, I'm going to add in some of this garland. And I like it because it already has all these little fun things attached. So we're going to use this to cover some of that bind wire. Here we have it. How easy was that? And it's so beautiful, right? And it looks super expensive, but it's not. So you can hang these any way you like. You can have the flowers on the bottom or the side. It doesn't matter. It's personal preference. For more tips and tricks and holiday ideas, check out Blueprint.